So it's November 6th, 2022. This may be a part 2 of Darcy's Corner. Then again, if I decide to discard the other one, this will be part 1. So, whatever. It's what it is. Anyway, still in Alberta. Still a pandemic going on, just in case this is the one I upload and the other one I don't. I gave my testimony today in church, which I'm very privileged to be able to do. And I very much appreciate my church community. They're very supportive of me, all things considered, even though they're Mormons, and traditionally speaking, Mormons hate the LGBTQ community. More and more of them don't now. More and more of them are realizing, wait a second, those are our brothers and sisters and sons and daughters and parents and aunts and uncles, and we love them, and God made them the way that they are, and we should not be upset with that. If you don't believe in God, okay. Random acts of nature made us the way we are. But anyway, I've been a part of the Mormon faith for over 20 years now, so I do still believe in God, and I believe God has a plan for me. I don't know what that plan is. I don't know why I'm going through the things I'm going through the way I'm going through them, but when I was a teenager, and well, a young child anyway, I was very socially awkward. I had a whole bunch of social issues, but I didn't relate to people the way they did. I didn't understand people. People didn't understand me. It was very frustrating and awkward, and I tried to get along and find my place as best I could, but I was never very good at it. And so I got used to, well, I don't know if I got used to it, but I did it a lot anyways. I was alone a lot. I was on my own a lot. I had times where I had friends and people would like me or support me, but not very often. I only really had the one girlfriend. I mean, I tried to have other girlfriends, but it never worked out. And the idea that I could have a boyfriend at that time was insane, because it was the 90s and it wasn't okay to be gay. And of course, I didn't know I was trans, so ironically, had I transitioned and looked and sounded like a girl, it would have been expected that I would have wanted a boyfriend then. But anyway, never had one. And so now, as I'm entering this new phase of being me, living my life, it is so very challenging for me to meet people and be comfortable, and like, if I want to date somebody, how the heck do I go about finding them or talking to them? Because if I talk to a guy, if they aren't gay, they're not going to be into me, because I look and sound like a man, whether I want to or not. If I talk to a girl, maybe they're not gay, but I do identify as female. I do have, a feminine chest, and I try to do the makeup and stuff. I did it last night, and it was horrible. It wasn't horrible, but it looked a little bit like I don't know, would have been more fitting for Halloween than the week after, I guess. Me dressing up like that. Anyway, it's very awkward for me to find my stride, to find my person or persons that wants to be with me. Like, I'm sure they exist somewhere in the world, but heck if I know how to find them. Um, the dating pool at the Mormon church is pretty narrow, like non existent actually. And online apps and stuff are just, you just get chasers. What's a chaser, you ask? Well, usually it's a man, but I've had women chasers also. And those are people who see you as a novelty item. And they might want you on a physical level for a day or two, but they don't actually want to form a bond with you or have any kind of a permanent relationship with you. Um, and I want a bond with somebody. I'm not a train station. I'm not interested in being a train station for anybody. It's, I guess it's a new experience for me. I don't know. I mean, high school and elementary school sucked because pretty much everybody hated me or was shunned if they went near me. So if they didn't actually openly hate me, they still had to like kind of pretend a little bit around the other people just in case people might think we're dating. I remember one girl in high school was like ashamed to sit next to me in the library because she didn't want people to think that we were dating. I wasn't dating her. I was just like being her friend, but because she was ashamed that people might think that we were dating, I couldn't be her friend no more. Well, it's the same now. Uh, People don't want to be seen with me because, you know, it's, in high school, I had, once I got the one girlfriend, I held on to that because that proved to the world that I wasn't gay. That worked out well. And at least I had somebody who said they liked me, and then I had somebody I could pour my energy into who needed my help more than other people did. Because I thought she needed my help. Maybe she did. I don't know. But I thought she did. I like helping others. I like uplifting people and helping them be their best selves if I can do that. That's one of the things I love about the church is it's all about helping people be the best version of themselves. I don't necessarily agree with all the parameters of what the church says the best person is, but I do agree with the principle of helping people be the best version of themselves. It is. Anyway, I went from having a girlfriend to having a baby and marrying that girl, and then 3 months after that went to crap, for reasons I won't go into right now. Um, I met my new wife. I didn't know she was my new wife at the time. We didn't get married for another 4 years after that. But it was relatively easy and fast for me to find a person. Internet dating had just kind of started, and so I went on to a free Hotmail site and talked to some different people. And she ended up being the one I connected with, and the rest was history. But it's not that simple anymore. First of all, I look like a freak. I wish I didn't, but I do. And as long as you're okay with how I look, then we're good. But so many people are not. So many people are afraid to be seen with me in public. Anyway, I know I'm not alone in being lonely. I know that my version of the trans experience is very tempered and mild compared to what so many other people are dealing with. I don't know why life has to be this hard. Anyway, guess I'm just feeling a little bit depressed about the whole thing. I started off with God had a plan for me. You know what? I'm going to say peace. I'm going to try and record this again. We'll see how it goes.